going to be feeling very, very happy about just pressing Subjugate on it, as that is Chovy's Ahri. That's going to be the choice here into the Taliyah.
Yeah. So what if you play into a champion?
Year of the Fox? Is Year of the Fox a thing?
I don't. It doesn't matter. We got 5 animals. I'll take it.
Yeah. Twitch player. That's absolutely true. Ooh, that's a very old Sejuani skin as well for Doran. I like it. As on fleek, he's going to be starting it towards the top side, both him and Peanut. Sort of mirrored starts here, as Johnny just getting his eye in, pressing some Q a bunch of times. As of course, Zeri's ability names, Q, Carpal Tunnel, Extendo Beam, Jet Set Radio Future, and the ult. As Ruler's going to pop out. Ignite already down onto Johnny. He already has to flash, and he might just be dead. Yep, there we go. That's first blood.
So I actually think what Chonny was doing there was trying to look for the Twitch. Because you know that Twitch is trying to ambush up on you. So I hope we get a replay from Genji's point of view, because Chonny was just firing autos in the hope that he hits something, and then he knows where the Twitch is. But the problem with that plan, of course, is that even if you know where the Twitch is,
looking for a bit of a cheesy gank opportunity here as he walks his way forward. Level 3 already collected as Chovy does also have it. Charm is going to connect here onto the Trundle. And Unraveled Earth comes through, does a fair bit of work as Vista down to 50%. And Doran taking a fair bit of snips up here towards the top side. But he'll be fine, just being a Sejuani.
As he will definitely take a lot of painful snips. As let's take a look.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Brenda.
Oh, he just walks in. He kills him. No. We thought it was going to be so exciting and interesting.
And he just wraps around.
As let's see.
Round 2.
Monkey and Boar trying to get in here. Peanut, of course, doesn't have Smite, but on fleek is probably just dead. Yep, Glacier Prison comes down. Dudu is going to throw himself into the mix as Peanut is burning down. The needlework doesn't find him. And Doran just waiting for another Winter's Wrath. Chovy was rotating up as well. And it is going to be Dudu moving back into Fog of War. 2-0 now in favor of Genji. Because now that we have trading cards, there's so many options. You know? So many things. As there's Permafrost, Ignite does come through. Needlework to come down as well, but Ignite is going to stop that from doing the healing that it wants to do, as Dudu is real dead. Peanut's just going to come through. Devastating Blow is indeed that for Harmalife Esports, and Genji are just not being challenged. They're just doing all of the things that they want to do, and Harmalife cannot stop them. Be able to cash in on that one. Feels pretty good, as now Dudu spotted as Doran's going to come on over. Ooh. The former jungle is battling, and it is going to be Sejuani that's better at it. On fleek gets knocked up. Ooh, not exactly the greatest ultimate there, but still will stun up Vista. There's the second portion of the Cyclone, and Ruler locks down his second kill.
But I do think a lot of the wins are just due to the fact that it is specifically Ruler and Lehens playing it, and between the Saints and the Twitch Yuumi, where does it end? Are they going to bring back Tony?
I know where it ends. I know where it ends. As Ruler's going to turn up towards the top side, Dudu is... Okay, well, Ruler is right underneath this turret, and he wasn't tanking. And so, therefore, he'll be fine. The Piggy, not so much, as Doran was holding the aggro for him. He has been a very selfless top lane of this game. But still, that is going to be the first kill going over to Harmalife Esports. Karis moving on in here. Doesn't find the seismic shove. Harmalife just looking to try and get themselves Shirley. See whether they can employ her to get themselves some sort of advantage. As what I was going to say,
hit me.
Elise support is definitely where it ends for Lehens.
She's getting buffed the next patch.
I don't think Lehens necessarily needs it to be buffed. He like flash cocoons and misses most of the time, but they still win the game, is generally how it goes.
The Lehens way.
Yeah, it is definitely the Lehens way. As final chapter coming through yet again, gets a flash out of Karis here, but ult comes through from Chonny, but so does it come through from Ruler. And yeah, he does a heck of a lot more. Chonny does find an Extendo Beam, doing a fair bit of damage there. There's a flash out there onto OnFleek. He does have the Subjugate. That's going to keep him alive, but Genji, yeah, they don't find any kills, but they have all of the control.
Yeah, going to get the Drake. Actually, mechanically nice fight from Harmalife. Great cleanse coming through from Chonny.
Well, Vista is just going to get Chain CC'd. Does have a wild growth, but he's still burning down. He's trying to get out of there, but last tick will do it of the Ignite. Seismic Shove looks for the cat, but that is optimistic at best. As now Hanwha, like the fog of war is so thick in this game for Hanwha Life Esports. As, okay, Ruler now, I don't know whether he's allowed to stand there, but Chani is not the answer, and Ruler's just going to kill him. Doran over to the side, he was the protection, but no one to protect him really, and he is going to be taken down. The sacrificial piggy once again as Gen G, in trade for his life, are going to look for some revenge. Chovy dives forward with the Spirit Rush, still looking for more damage. OnFleek's going to be taken down with the Charm. Chovy's getting the resets. He's just dashing left, right, and center. We need more Unraveled Earth, Karis, but it's on cooldown and he has 0 mana. Devastating blow is going to come through. Ruler once again looking for more damage. And Gen G are just smashing Hanwha Life Esports this game.
And I want to highlight that it's Ruler into Chani. So a gap in terms of how they play it out.
Oh dear. Well, Monkey Pig is also a scary one, as it turns out. And Ruler is flanking 3-4 people alone.
Fine. Go, Ruler. Do it.
Yeah, well, Vista is going to flash yet again, but still going to get hit. And he'll be taken down. OnFleek also going to die here. Okay, no. We'll survive.
Nice.
Lulu definitely not as lucky.
Great.
Uh-huh.
Good on you, Bristle. You're a good ball.
Yeah. Well, Peanut's waiting for his moment, and there it is. Into the mist they go, and wow. Oh, I thought there was at least another auto there, but nope, Dudu's dead. And Gen G will take this inner turret on the bottom side of the map. Baron's still alive. Gen G not looking like they really have too much interest. Yeah, this is not the kind of party that he signed up for.
Of course, Chovy has no kills, and he just finished a death cap at 26 minutes. That's reasonable.
That's kind of how it works. Karis is not going to die just yet. Chani looking for the shutdown. He's not going to be able to get it, though, as burning to death. Burning, but he'll survive.
Good glance, Chani. Almost got him. And then you would have gotten 1,000 gold, which would have been great had this been a normal game.
Uh-huh.
But it's not a normal game, Atlas. It's Gen G's menagerie.
It is. And it's a scary prospect.
Oh, no, Dudu. No. Don't go to the wave.
Well, dash does come through. Chovy's down here, though. Everyone into the mist. One after the other. Permafrost comes down, though. Doran wants to try and get out of here, but he will be able to make it. Gets the edge of the rocks. OnFleek now in trouble. There's the Cyclone. Peanut was holding on to. Seismic Shove moves him closer to Hanwha Life Esports, which may not necessarily be what they want, as the charm connects onto Chani. Peanut does now have a cat, but he's also able to deceive his way out of this one. Doran as well, just being a huge front line with his multiple items. Extendo Beam not really doing too much, as the mist only works onto Dudu. Gets himself out of there. Low health bars on Hanwha Life Esports, but you can see, like, yes, they've killed Doran twice, but that is it this whole game. As now Hanwha just trying to get towards this Baron to try and get any sort of vision possible. If Gen G get it, they do just probably win the game. Although, even if they don't get Baron, they still probably win the game. But Baron will make it easier. OnFleek taking a lot of damage here as Peanut chasing after him. Doran is just going to make sure that he cannot escape. Subjugate comes down, but Glacial Prison is going to be in there. They use everything to try and keep him alive, but Ruler turns up, and he will not be able to survive it. Seismic Shove also going wide. Items. As now, Karis going to dive on in. One last team fight here for Hanwha Life Esports, perhaps, as Vista is just murdered so quickly. It's a double kill for Ruler. Picks one up for Peanut there as well. Gen G will swiftly ace Hanwha Life, and they will ignore the Baron and just win the game.
And you know what the worst part of that game is for Hanwha Life, Atlas? It's not the fact that this is such a big gold lead, 16. That's 30 minutes here. It's not the fact that you just got clobbered. It's that you got to play another game.
Oh my goodness, it is. This is absolutely brutal. OnFleek also just going to go down here as the Nexus turret's going to be the next off the what is it? The conveyor belt?
The menu?
Yeah, menu, but I didn't really want to say menu, as this game is just... Oh my goodness. We haven't had a shellacking like this for quite some time. Yeah. Pretty linear. As you can see, Ruler did so much damage as well. My goodness. The Twitch really hitting the power spike at about...
Level 1, yeah.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes, I think. That's the Twitch power spike, I guess. This was, yeah, tour de force from Gen G. 30 minutes. Not a whole lot of great options in the Gangplank just in general, but Akshan. Okay, we are doing our very best to try and smash that lane as hard as we can. It's been a long time since we've seen the Akshan picked up towards that top side of the map. And it's going to be Doran that goes for it this time. Remember, Doran has had one of his most down moments, I believe, on the Akshan.
Oh God, I remember.
Yeah, it was not a good time. All right, here we are onto the Rift for game number 2. This is Hanwha Life Esports Comfort Zone. I also really enjoy the composition that they've put together. Willa going to be coming in as well as the Lee Sin. If you guys don't remember Willa, he of course played for Hanwha Life Esports in their Worlds run in 2021. And
You would remember Atlas.
yeah, he was, look, wasn't the greatest, but
Wasn't
certainly
bad.
played with his team very effectively.
He was serviceable.
He was definitely serviceable. As flag comes through, Peanut keeping his eye on where Hanwha are going to be. As, okay, Tom Kench going to get the knock up onto the Callista. And Doran's already dancing around. First blood goes to Ruler somehow. Once again, as Doran is just going to sling himself over. Vista says hello, and he'll now go back to base. And the more things change, the more they stay the same. Chronicler?
Not going to decide to actually go for that.
Well, let's hear what Peanut
야,
has to
뒤로
say.
왔다, 뒤로 왔다.
He looks
이
so happy
깔아놓길
about
잘했다.
it.
되게 할래 말래. 할래 말래. 야, 왜 이렇게 쳤어? 왜 쳤어? 나이스. 타이 높여야 돼. 나이스.
There is another ward prepared as Lahens and Ruler are just
You
going to
know.
chill on this wave. And
Yeah.
Willa understands that he has been 100% found out.
Choni and Vista, if you spot their Jarvan with your E and you're still walking forward, I think they have an inkling. And they didn't even get the crash.
And they are still going to go for the back as Ruler doesn't find that farm. But it doesn't really matter. He's still just going to be so far ahead. This wave state is very difficult as Dudu is just going to flash onto Doran and get, yeah, that's a solo kill. What led to that moment, I wonder?
Nice! Good one for you, Dudu. Maybe redeeming this seemingly unsalvageable game.
But Hanwha are going to be able to pick that one up relatively
탑 상태
comfortably.
서로 안 좋고.
Yeah, that is Trial by Fire and Corrupting Pot. And he flashes
Toss up.
and murders him.
Him and Showmaker just had a time where Jace mid became a thing for like a patch or two, and Chovy would just, yeah, do a lot of farming. As Peanut will go down to 11 health calculated. Bit of a sad B there.
There's no way that was calculated. I think he was just gonna. He's sitting on a smite, right? So he was like, "No, I'm fine."
After falling down underneath his turret.
Yeah, because in the isolated 1v1, that's the reason why he picked this matchup. The moment that Willa shows bot side,
Well, Willa is going to dive forward. Ruler looks for it, has to flash to get out of the way here.
nice.
Vista just keeping them at arm's length. Nice work.
No, should be fine. And in a scenario where it's just Akshan with a little bit of support from the Silas, you're going to feel relatively safe, especially with your flash up. Just need to make sure you don't get arrowed.
Yeah, as Chovy, like you say, right here, Karis, he surfs over as well. Full information for Gen G.
Yeah, you don't win that race. It is a crescendum and a Rift Herald.
Yeah.
So you're not going to make it even with the head start that you had. Gen G going to get the better end of this gold trade here.
Yep, and that is going to mean, you know, backdoor bonus, all that sort of stuff. Not an issue as Doran slinking past the walls. A lot of wall-based, you know, champions. Karis with the extra movement speed. Chovy going to flash, sidesteps the seismic shove as well, as Gen G will pick up another charge on this turret. Dudu rotates over. I liked it. Willem Dafoe is absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
As Chovy in trouble, he's going to get kicked underneath the turret, tries to dash his way out. I think he was focusing on a minion wave there for a moment. But that is going to be a very nice pickoff, and Willa starting to really make himself known here.
Peanut does plant his flag menacingly.
Yeah, he's still going to drag over. Oh, he's just slightly out of vision. Willa does get the info that he's over here, and he just walks in and steals it. There's the kick. I will see whether Peanut can actually collect it here, as he may not be able to. Seismic shove. He gets hit by the volley and the Q from the Lee Sin.
Come on, flash onto it, Peanut. I know you want to.
But I mean, the mid-outer turret goes down. And
Flash onto it, Peanut.
Peanut still might get over there and grab it. And honestly, like, the fact that they were just here
I know.
and all distracted, it's all worth it. Like, Shelly was basically, Ruler's better than Shirley, right?
As a result, you're kind of always running from side to
Oh,
side.
Ruler wanted to sidestep it, not going to be able to. Cannon Barrage comes through from Chovy, though. As they do trade the Cataclysm for the Fate's Call, Vista still very, very low. Seismic Shove connects, and there's the Devour from Lehens. He doesn't want to have to use that on the Jarvan, though, so definitely a good cooldown to be picked up here on Hanwha's side. Still, Doran, as you were saying, he is in stealth. Willa going to be flashing forward, and I think that is a dead Tahm Kench. He does manage to make it out. There's the flash. Cannon Barrage wasn't enough, and that was a gimme. Oh, no.
Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy looking for a little bit more here. It looks like the back away is going to be successful here on Hanwha Life's side. But could have sworn that should have been a kill, as Ruler does have his Gale Force available. Now Karis in trouble. Seismic Shove connects onto Ruler, though, and he's just going to be taken down. Didn't want to flash. He elected to use the Gale Force instead. That's not going to save you. And he will die.
And Gen G, this time around, they are actually not winning the cross map. Interestingly enough, if they really want to push it, they might try and go for this. Don't think that's going to work out. Doran, very long swing.
It was majestic, wasn't it?
Should be able to get the 1v1 going here.
Peanut not going to be able to find any knockups there. Has to flash to get himself out of the way. Kick from Chovy's nice, but Peanut is still likely going to go down, and Chovy's now in trouble. Meanwhile, there's a fight on the opposite side. Dudu's going to have to flash away as he gets out of the way of the knockup there, but the comeuppance is going to come through. Lehens still in trouble, but the parlay was in the air, and it's a 1-for-1.
And there is a point where having fun kind of turns into a backfiring on you. This is that moment. Ruler not opting to flash that Seismic Shove is a trap that we've seen many AD carries fall for. And then on the other end of the map, I mentioned playing Jarvan into Taliyah, that's why. That's why it's not fun, even with the Merc threats. Very unpleasant experience. Chani says, oh, I got you this time around. And then obviously on the other end of the map, as we see Doran going to make his play onto Doran here. Nice sidestep, able to actually get on top. Lands like, I'm helping, but you are 5 levels down, my friend, and you are a friendly catfish. But you also don't really have the tankiness to deal with this. Just gets blown up. The final parlay here, combined with the trial by fire, going to be enough. And
oh, and we've got a fight. Chani's dead. His flash was on cooldown before. Peanut, of course, knew that because that's why Peanut died. And as we come out of the replay, we'll need another replay.
Yeah, not only that, Chani also used its Fate's Call, so maybe Vista was in an awkward spot, or maybe they were looking for something and it backfired. Time will tell. We do not know as of right now. Kraken Slayer finished. And yeah, a few 280 carries. Might as well take a crack at Baron.
It's also Severum Crescendum, which certainly does take down Baron pretty quickly. There is Calibrum now set up as Ruler's going to get devoured. Now Doran over the wall here. Ruler does get spat out as Lehens is tanking the Baron and has to be very, very careful. Willa's in trouble as well now as Peanut gets shot by Dudu, but he overextends just a little bit. Cannon Barrage was hijacked and not enough to kill Willa here. Chovy just couldn't do it. He couldn't take down his former teammate. But did have to throw it through there. Okay, the swing comes in, and that is a very dead Taliyah. Oh man, Aladdin really getting the work done here, as Doran is going to slink over towards Willa.
And they don't know. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, Doran's going to find Vista. And Fate's Call does come out one more time. Doran's going to flash, but he flashes a bit early. Dudu's going to go down, so it's a trade of top laners in the end.
Ooh.
And Gen G's health bars are pretty low. Going back to this Baron is a dangerous prospect.
Champions from Gen G that are being served up to him, and overall, quite liking it. Only 3k gold. That is surmountable.
It is indeed.
Uh-oh.
Dudu moving forward. There's the knockup.
Has flash.
Yeah, Chovy wanting to rotate over. Barrel's going to get the flash out once again from Peanut. Oh, it's just going to throw through the Avenger ring.
really don't like that ability.
No, it's not a good name, is it?
No,
But
you
it
never
is-
say it. Wait.
It is what it's
Hold
called,
up.
though, as, okay, Willow looking for Chovy. Chovy is going to get himself out of the way. Doesn't have to flash just
right.
yet, as Fate's Call is now being picked up.
Sulfite. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, Doran. Oh, Peanut.
Dun it, dun it. All right, Peanut Cataclysm lands onto 2, gets a triple knock up right into the Moonlight Vigil, but now Rule has to go 1 versus 3. They managed it. What the heck? Lehens gets over here with the Abyssal Dive, and Ruler is still fighting. What the heck is going on? Peanut is also going to be redeemed from the W of Doran, and now Visted supportal combat as Lehens is throwing his tongue the wrong direction,
Come on!
and he'll hit it the other time. This guy is such a troll. I know he's a catfish, but he's also a troll. As Genji are now going to break the base. That was that. Oh, I would even go so far as to say that that tongue lash was bad manners.
Yep. And the game is over.
As maybe, judging by the player cam, maybe it was a misclick. I hope it was. As Genji are going to swing over and see what they can find in the enemy fountain. In the end, it's going to be the Nexus falling down. There is the 2-0 for Genji. Dudu did a lot of damage. Shout outs to him, of course, highest
Great
damage
game.
in the entire game.
Yeah.
Definitely looked so much better than game number 1. Made Genji work for it a little bit harder. I think Doran had a bit of a happy game here on the Akshan, trying to get the monkey off his back, I think, after what was his last Akshan game that was a little bit more suspicious. But I think he had a lot of fun towards the end. Really liked Peanut on the Jarvan, and Ruler as well. Once again, having a great game. But
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG interview. Translation joined by Peanut Ruler from Genji. Congratulations, Peanut, on the win and also on playing your 500th game in the LCK. Genji is now back on the first place. They secured a spot in the playoffs. How do you feel? I don't know, time flies, but at the same time, it took a long time. I'm still happy that I was able to celebrate my 500th game with a victory, and I want to keep going forward. And Ruler, you are now tied second place in the POG standings. And I heard you saying, that was so close once you saw the POG reveal, and then Peanut was the POG for game 2. How do you feel? I got 5 votes, you know. I wasn't expecting that, but still I got 5, so I was like, that was so close to winning the second game as well. So you were able to get a victory and also a single POG. Twitch and Yumi here in the LCK Summer is sitting on 3-1-3 loss scoreline, and the 3 victories were secured by Genji only. Why is Genji so good at Twitch Yumi comp? So me and Lehens, we were playing 2v2 against, you know, LPL teams on the bottom lane, and realized that this pick is really powerful. In game number 1, so Genji let Zeri through and then first picked Yumi to get that Twitch Yumi comp. Do they have any edge over Zeri? Just like we showed in the beginning of game number 1, you can, you know, go invisible and then secure a first blood, 100% secured kill there. So it's a really good strategy with that duo. Yeah, and also with the early warding, you guys were able to get a huge lead in the jungle role as well. So is there anything in specific you focus on in order to get vision in the jungle? We just have a lot of communication regarding the vision control. Yeah, just like Ruler said, we have a lot of communication. The team comm is the key to our success, I want to say. And really, you play Twitch like a solo assassin, and today you took Cleanse instead of Heal. You went for Gale Force instead of Kraken Slayer. So could you also tell us about the build? I was expecting some, you know, exhaust from the opponent, so I took Cleanse. And also the item build, you know, it just depends on the given situation. And then in game number 2, we had Akshan by Genji for Doran. I'm very curious about that pick. Is that a good pick into GP? Well, Doran, first off, is good at Akshan. And also, I think Akshan is a very good pick into GP, so we wanted to secure the last pick, Akshan, as a counter for GP. There were a lot of jungle options for Game 2, but you decided to play J4. Well, I looked into the opponent's comp, and then none of them actually had dash to, you know, avoid the cataclysm. So I was like, this is the perfect J4 angle. Peanut was able to perfectly punish the comp of the opponent with the J4 play. Ruler, we saw your Aphelios for the first time this summer. It's mostly because, you know, because of the draft that we were looking for, you know. So yeah, we have not been playing Aphelios for a long time because that was not the direction that we were looking for this summer split. Because our top side was so strong, they're doing great. So this game too, I was not doing anything special, but we still won. So, but yeah, this Aphelios game was decent and alright, I want to say. And Peanut, that early invade action was caught by your flag. What happened there? So I was pretty sure that, or waiting for the opponents to actually invade to our jungle, but they didn't really show and appear. So I was like, this is a little bit weird. So I put down my flag to be safe, and then I saw the opponents passing by. So we got really lucky, to be honest. And Ruler, I saw you giggling after getting a kill onto the enemy AD carry. I don't exactly remember, but I think that was like level 1 action. We couldn't actually get 2 kills there, but it was a bummer that we only got 1 kill. With that successful invade skirmish, what was the gameplay you were looking for after, you know, picking up some early kills and spells? So we knew that they were down with many spells, so I knew that they will be playing around the bottom lane for sure. Listen will be camping bot, so I know they were forced to play that way, so I was not worried about anything in particular, and then we were able to play out the team fight really well later on, and we were able to get the victory. And Genji's next opponent is DRX. What's your mindset for that matchup? I think DRX is doing a great job these days, so we will do our best to prep for that series and come back with a stronger performance compared to today. Thank you for your support. What about you, Peanut? In the previous DRX series, Pyosic's Lee was so on point. So I will do my best to mark his Lee Sin in order to secure a victory for Genji, and looking forward to your support. Thank you. And Peanut, you know, you also made a milestone in your career. So, is there any last message you would like to send to the fans out there? There were a lot of ups and downs to make this 500 games in the LCK, but I really appreciate all the support from the fans, and I have a long way to go, I believe. So I hope to see all the fans continue watching me in the future as well. And this will be the end of the interview from Peanut, Ruler, from Genji, and back to the carpet space. Thank you.